guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be video 2 of my HBCU life series. Today's video is going to be a freshman advice video. So, you know, it's back to school season, Fort Valley. You know, we got one this out last week. Next week we move in. It's going to be junior season. I can't wait. Also, I am coming off of, I think, like a sinus infection, and I'm trying to figure out the way I'm going to talk with these rubber bands in my mouth, so please excuse the way I sound. But let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so I'm gonna start off the bat. I'm gonna start off number one thing. Number one, don't get on Fizz. Don't tag me now. Don't tag me. But don't get on Fizz. I'm sorry. Fizz, even though I do be on Fizz, I am being a hypocrite. But the way that people get on there, but don't get on Fizz and you trying to vent, express yourself, do all this, that, the third, even though it is anonymous. It's never anonymous, like ever. Because you have to sign in or create an account with your email, with your school email like that. So if they could, they can track down everything that you're saying. And it's just overall not smart. Like, I've seen so many things get misconstrued and get into fights over Fizz. Like, come on now. It ain't never that serious. Or if you go to another HBCU and y'all don't got Fizz, but y'all got something called like side chat, don't do that either. And then y'all be real messy on these apps too. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like that's what it is. It's like them shade room pages that you used to have in high school, except everybody can post on it. It's not ran by one person. That's how Fizz and side chat is. Just don't do it. My second advice would be to get involved. Number one thing. So you need to be joining your clubs, organizations, sports, anything to meet new people and find out what's your niche in college, okay? Because there's a whole bunch of people that's going to college. You got the drug dealers and the smokers, and they getting their degree even though they barely going to class. No take no shade. You got a whole variety of people, especially if you're coming in and you really don't know yourself, because you just graduated high school. You don't have, I won't say a persona. Well, I will say a persona, a personality about you. You don't know yourself yet. You don't. I will say, after that first semester of college, you gonna realize what you're supposed to be doing, okay? That's just number one. And if you play sports in high school, I think it'd be better off for you just to continue, because you might get a scholarship for playing sports. Now you don't have to worry about school and money. Your parents don't have to worry about that. Like, it's certain stuff that goes hand in hand, so you don't have to worry about something else going on in school. My third advice would be manage your time wisely, okay? Now, I told y'all in my other video that I use planners to organize myself, and I also use a whiteboard. But then I realized, like, in the video, you couldn't tell what the HELL I was talking about. So this is what I mean by a planner, okay? That was for the month of April. Let me see. Let me go back to January. Like January. Okay, you see all that? I write down the classes, the dates, what I gotta do, this, that, the third, okay? That will be your number one way to remember what you need to be doing, what's due, what homework you got, what tests you got coming up, what you need to study for. That is the main thing, okay? Of course, there's times where you write down your planner and stuff and you still forget. That's okay. That happens to me plenty of times where I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, okay, I did everything I've done, blah, blah, blah. And then you get a post notification. This is due tonight, da, da, da. You're like, wait, what? You go and check it. It could be a 3-page essay and it's 10 o'clock. It's 12:59. We all have those moments. but you just gotta stay on top of your work. Like, I recommend just doing your work ahead of time. Oh my gosh, it will save you in the long run. Just do it ahead of time, so then you don't even have to worry about if you turn something in or if you forgot, because it's already in there. Okay? Number 3. Not number 3. What is this? 4, 5? 4 or 5. Whatever. I know it sounds like it's obvious, like this should be a no-brainer, but go to class. Go to class. Because if you're not going to class, why are you even here? I'm gonna be honest. If you're not going to class, what you here for? Just to be away from home? Like, you can go move out, go get a job, and you can be away from home. Like, you wasted your time, your money, your aid, your mama's money. Cause I know she pull out a pair of plus along too. Like, don't do that. Especially when it comes out to the end of the semester and you failing and you want to get some grades in or you want to get some help, and your teacher's like, but you didn't even miss my class. They're not gonna help you. I'm sorry. I seen it happen to people. It ain't gonna help you. You're gonna end up failing that class. You're gonna have to reset that class. And that stays on your transcript, by the way. Even though it says what you redo with the class, it'll come off. It'll forever be there. So go to class. 5, or number 6, stay organized. That go in with your manage your time wisely. So again, planners. Keeping all your notes, your study guides, everything, because you never know what's on your final. And keeping that stuff will make you remember it in the long run, just to go back over and be like, I don't even know what this is, but you have the study guides, the homeworks, test it, whatever, and you can go back and you can look at it and remember and get it correct. Okay. Number 6 or number 7, because I done lost track on what I'm counting from. But the next one is budget wisely. Okay? Keep track of your spending. For me personally, I like to spend money when I get it. Okay? When I don't got money and I got stuff I'm looking at and I want to buy, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to go get some money. Because as soon as I get that money, where I'm going, SHEIN, Pretty Little Thing, Depop, what else? Amazon. I'm going to go buy it. And then that, it affects you in the long run, because after you have spent it and then you need something for something important, like, oh, I just spent $25 on this, but now I need $25 to get access to my homework for chemistry. Now what I'm gonna do? Oh, I just spent $25 or $85, $95, $100 on SHEIN, but now I don't even have the money to go register, or to go register for the homework assignments for my math class. Like, you have to prioritize what you're spending on. If it's something that you really need, then all good. Go spend it. But if it's something that is just a want, not a need, and you know you got something else that's really important, that's school, and you know you need to go pay that off. You can always earn some money, okay? Do stuff that's important first before ever thinking about spending on a want. Okay? Number 7 or number 8, I'm gonna say utilize campus resources. The library. The library on Fort Valley is open 24/7. So if you can't sleep and you know you got a test or something coming up, get your butt up and go to the library. I'm telling you, you might think there's nobody in there, but trust, it's like 15, 20 people that's in that library at 1, 2 in the morning doing homework, studying, getting their ish done. Okay? It's college. Like, people are gonna get in and out. That's what I would recommend you to do. Also, I would say go to a tutoring session. Even though you think you might not need it, just go to a tutoring session. In Fort Valley, I still don't know what they're called at Fort Valley. I know we have tutors, but I think they're in the academic bond building. I think they're in bond. I think. And you go get a study session in. Get the help that you need. Number 8 or number 9, I will say make time for yourself. Me personally, like I said, I'm a shy, antisocial person. So I always make it time for myself because I'm always by myself. So if you're antisocial and shy, make friends, make time for other people. So I have two different things. So if you're an extrovert, make time for yourself. If you're an introvert, make time for other people and make friends. Okay? For my extroverts, staying to yourself, it can be very overwhelming in college. Like sometimes you get to the point where you really don't want to talk to nobody, you don't want to be around people. You just want to take a self-care day. Like, I just got out of class, I really don't want to talk to nobody. Take a nap. I love naps after class. Go take a walk around campus. Like, just go outside and go sit on the bench. Enjoy fresh air. Like, there's so many things that you can go do just to get out of the, I got this. Just go and relax. Get your mind off stuff. Because sometimes it can get very overwhelming. It really can. Next one is network. Network. Because you don't know who you may meet, who can get you the next opportunity. You can meet somebody that's working at, let's say, let's just use BP, the gas company. You meet somebody that works for BP. You network with them, this, that, the third, and just from networking, you got a job waiting for you after college once you graduate. It's like certain things that can get you out there. Like, let's say you interested in running for SGA. You network and you find somebody, you get friends or you get in contact with the SGA president, and you're doing this, they're mentoring you, this, that, the third. Now, because you've been around that person and now you understand what it takes to be a president or anything in leadership position, people are now going to vote for you because you know those qualities and you know what's going to get you there and get you in that position. Next one is be open to new experiences. It is college, okay? College is your one-stop opportunity to get out your comfort zone and explore things, okay? Don't be afraid of new things, taking on new challenges, anything. Like, college is where you really express yourself. Now, don't express yourself by playing house and trying to be coupled up. Don't do that. Don't do that. It never ends well for anybody. It might end well for some people, okay? But most of the dudes that's in college, they ain't here for no relationship, okay? They want to go, screw around. But just, just learn who you are, basically. My other one is balance work and play. So what that basically means is, yeah, okay, academics is important. You're here to get A's, B's, C's, get degrees also. But having fun is also important. So you need to have a balance. Let's say, your friends want to go to the party, but you thinking about, well, I really don't want to, but I have this assignment to do, this, that, the third, but you're also like, well, friend, you already completed the assignment, you already did that. All you do is stress over work. Come out, go have fun. Like, stressing over work sometimes can be so much to the point where you're isolating yourself and you have no one to hang around or be around because you didn't push them all the way because you just been so focused on work. Because it's not fun. My next one is communicate with your roommates. Okay? Set boundaries. That'll be my main thing. Set boundaries and communicate openly with your roommate. Because y'all are living together. If they don't like something and you don't like something and y'all don't agree with it, okay, cool. Make sure that you have an agreement. Or you like something and they don't. Well, make an agreement like, hey, if I'm not in the room, you can do whatever you want to do, just that the third. By the time I get back in the room, I really don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. I want to do nothing of that. Go ahead. Because y'all share the room. Y'all both pay for the room. So you're gonna have to make and create agreements and boundaries between all y'all living in that space. My next one is stay safe. It's college, and some of these colleges and these parties, anybody can get into. Anything can happen. Make sure you are aware of your surroundings. That's the main thing. If you're going out, be with friends, okay? If one of y'all's going to the bathroom, go to the bathroom with them. Like, it's serious. People these days are really and truly crazy. And it's really sad because it wasn't even like this heavy and this crazy a couple years ago. And me and my mom was just talking about that because now it's like this second nature for someone to go to a school or to a store and shoot somebody or steal a car and this, that. It's like a couple years ago, that was kind of rare. Like, you didn't really see all that too much, but every other day in the news, it's just something. Like, just be aware of your surroundings. Make sure people have your location, Find My 360, something, just in case anything happens to you. They know where your last time, your last whereabouts were, and anything of that nature. Another one is seek help when needed. Oftentimes, many people go through seasonal depression. Everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody, but people go through it. And sometimes people do not make it out through it because they have nobody to talk to, or they feel isolated or anything like that. Like, there's mental health counselors on campus that you can go speak and talk to. Also, just try to reach out to a friend. Even if you notice your friend, like, their energy is off, because you never know what's going on in somebody's life. Just tell them, like, hey, if anything is wrong, you can come talk to me. Like, like, I'm here for you. You can always talk to me anytime of the day. Like, just let me know. And that will make somebody feel 10 times better that they know that, okay, I can go talk to Aaliyah anytime I don't feel the best, or anytime I feel down or depressed, or suicide. Can I say that? I'm gonna bleep that out. I'm sorry, YouTube. Don't do my me. But yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I think that's all the advice I really have for y'all, because it's not like much I can give, because, well, there is. I can go back on a few of these topics and just discuss what happened during my freshman year. Because I was at my freshman year, I was at Alabama A&M, and then I transferred to Fort Valley State University. So the roommates thing, I really recommend getting to know your roommates. Or sometimes you don't need to roommate with people you think that's your friends, because that happened to me. I thought I was friends with somebody. First week out the school year, I cut them off. And them and her and the other roommates turned up against me, and the roommate actually tried to fight me. See, that's what happens. Like, sometimes just because you think you know somebody, you really don't know them. You gotta be careful with that, honestly. Another thing, even though I am shy, I made it through A&M by literally just sitting out in our lobby, and I just made friends. I was friends with the RAs. Like, anything I needed help with, they were there to help me with. That was another thing. They were like almost my mentors in a way. Like, I'm still friends with my RA from A&M to this day. Like, he was my favorite RA of all time. And I love him so much. So, connect with your professors. That's another one I forgot to mention. Ooh, or did I say that? No, I didn't. I know that's another obvious one, but attending lectures and classes, one that helps with your understanding in the class, it also helps your grade, and it also helps when you need extra points or extra credit, or you need a grade boost, and your teacher knows that when you come to class regularly, you come to my office hours, you do this, you do that, they're gonna be more not lenient, but they're gonna be more gracious and they're gonna help you out more versus, like I said, somebody you barely come to class, you turn in work late, you this, you that, and then you fail and then you want somebody to help you. They're not gonna do that. Okay. So I think that's really it on my advice. This probably is a short video because I do not have a lot of advice I wrote down. But maybe this is good advice. Maybe y'all tell me in the comments. But that's it for today's video. My next video coming out should be a back to school clothing haul. I'm waiting on like literally 3 more packages and I'll be able to film that video hopefully before I move in next Friday, so I can have everything packed up and ready to go. So you should see that video soon. Also, I think that video is gonna have a new intro. I think this will be the last video with this Apple Music intro that I got. And then we're gonna be doing something new. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your fellow Wildcats or anybody you think or anybody you know that's a freshman and going to an HBCU, because this can apply to ET and everybody. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
I know you got all dressed up for the club.